girls, children of all ages. This is your boy, Destroy 420, a.k.a. Dan Schwartz, a.k.a. Danny Nerdnik. Welcome back to another episode of Let's Suck at Video Games. Today, I have, for my before work stream, an Elimination Chamber event. Currently, we are queued up, as you can see on your screen, for the Legends Championship. We have Shawn Michaels, HBK, the Heartbreak Kid, Ultimate Warrior, The Undertaker, Vader, Cactus Jack, and the Macho Man. Oh yeah! Randy Savage. Without further ado, let's rock. Welcome to Elimination Chamber. So I wanted to apologize first and foremost for yesterday's failed Twitch stream. I don't know if you can tell, but my voice is not necessarily what it should be. I have vocal cord nodules. I want to introduce first, ladies and gentlemen,
from Truth or Consequences,
Cactus Jack, Mick Foley, one of the greatest to ever step in the ring, the hardcore icon. Mick Foley was one of the first guys I saw when I started watching WWF when I was a kid. He appeared and then disappeared and then became commissioner and then just disappeared off TV for a while. My first experience with Mick Foley as a fan was Armageddon 2001, where Foley was the commissioner, and he was in the storyline with Mr. McMahon and the Stooges, and the Stooges drove a pickup truck down to the ring, to where the cell was, and they tried to bust the door open, which they did, but Foley came down and put mandible claws on both Pat Patterson and Gerald Briscoe. If I'm not mistaken, gave a big old butterfly DDT to VKM himself. That led, you know what, while this massive dong occurs, I'm going to go ahead and let the Phenom, the Dead Man, the Undertaker, make his entrance. So, I was never the biggest Taker fan. I get the appeal, but I just, man, something about Taker just doesn't do it for me. I guess I came in right as the time Taker was coming back from being the Dead Man to being the American Badass. I guess American Badass and Rollin' were his entrance themes. It was high school, weird time for me. I ended up listening to quite a bit of Limp Bizkit, but that's neither here nor there. Anyway, The Undertaker was coming to the ring on his bike, which was awesome. He was just riding a straight-up Harley to the ring, riding around. If I'm not mistaken, at one point after the invasion angle, once NWO came back, and then Hogan came back and went from being Hollywood Hogan to red and yellow icon Hogan, Taker actually essentially keel-hauled Hulk Hogan around the halls of an arena on the back of his motorcycle. This was during the feud for what was the Undisputed Championship, which, can I just say, that was a very strange time for WWE. I guess WWF. You start with Jericho, which I think was the right decision, giving him the credibility from beating both The Rock and Austin, the two biggest stars in the company at the time. It's a great passing of the torch moment of active main event scene from The Rock and Austin, who were just about to retire. I think Rock had a couple more years left. Austin maybe had 1 year left before he would leave and only come back in non-active wrestling capacities. And The Rock would of course come back once in a while. He had numerous feuds with John Cena. He had that fantastic match with Hulk Hogan. Now, that WrestleMania, I want to say 17 or 18 match, no, it was 18, between Hogan and Rock. Rock carried Hogan physically in that match. Hogan actually got himself a broken rib, which you can tell by the end when they're shaking hands. I think the best part of that match is the beginning, when Hogan and Rock finally, after years of anticipation, square up. And they're staring in each other's eyes, and the crowd begins to be louder than any other WWF, WWE crowd I have ever heard to this day. And it's entirely possible, ladies and gentlemen, the Macho Man, Randy Savage, we all know, cream will rise to the top, and this man certainly is the cream of the crop. Oh yeah, snap into it, Macho Man. Oh yeah. Anyway, back to it. So Hogan and Rock are standing dead center of the ring. It's WrestleMania. This is one of the most anticipated matches of the decade. And Hogan and Rock are staring into each other's eyes. And the crowd is popping. There's dual Hogan and Rock chants. You can't tell who the crowd is split for because the crowd doesn't even know who they're split for. And in this moment, this brilliantly theatrical moment, Hogan and Rock looks to the right, just off hard cam side, away from the hard cam. Hogan looks towards the hard cam. And slowly, they turn their heads to switch. Which icon, which generation is more popular with fans? That's what they were asking the crowd. But the crowd gave them the answer that they were expecting. Neither is more popular. They both are just as popular. The match itself was very, very good. In my opinion, it's not one of the most physically intensive matches I've ever seen. It wasn't a mat wrestling classic. Ladies and gentlemen, it's Vader time. Yes, it is. So Vader, Big Van Vader, whatever you want to call him, never got the respect he deserved in WWF and WCW. Maybe in WCW, but mainly in Japan was Vader this force of nature. Same thing with Mick Foley, although he did get his love from Vince when he came to WWF. But the majority of his career, as with Vader, exists in Japan. Both Mick Foley and Vader are legends overseas, and they don't get the love. I mean, Foley does, and now Vader does as well, but only posthumously, which is incredibly sad if you think about it. This man, much like Bam Bam Bigelow in his own right, was too athletic for his size. And, even better, he was on a Disney show. That's right, Vader was on an episode of Boy Meets World. Hit me in the comments below. Tell me your favorite 90s, 2000s, Attitude Era Legends moments. Also, remember to like, subscribe, smash the remind me button. Ultimate Warrior, ladies and gentlemen. Let's talk about Warrior for a sec. I never got to see Ultimate Warrior perform either in WWF or WCW. Jim Hellwig, I believe is his name. Kayfabe name? Shoot name? No, kayfabe name would be Warrior. Shoot name would be Jim Hellwig. Anyway, he's passed recently, which is sad, but it turns out he was a raging homophobe. So I don't really, I feel terrible for Dana Warrior, for his family. But in terms of moving society forward, I'm glad that there's one less homophobe in the world. Because we need less love, or less hate, more love. Could you imagine if I said that? Oh God. The world needs less hate, more love. Listen to Danny Nerdnik, the episode directly after the 2016 election, and I have a little bit more on my feelings of love and inclusion, everybody coming together. Anyway, I believe we have all four in pods plus Warrior. Who's left? Who could it be? HBK Shawn Michaels. Oh my goodness, in his 2005 attire. Now, I was on Reddit the other day, and we were discussing people who we'd like to see Will Ospreay have a match with. I said AJ Styles would be amazing. Daniel Bryan would be fantastic, but peak HBK, and then I made the mistake of saying, or HBK in the middle of his 2000s run. Now, that, I guess, search me for this one, is a controversial statement. Apparently, Shawn Michaels' best run was in the mid-2000s. His 2005 run was apparently his best run. I understand the WrestleMania match, the retirement match with him and Flair. That was landmark. It was really fantastic. But what about Shawn Michaels' late 90s run, his first run as champ? You know, winged eagle belt before the screw job. Does the screw job necessarily mar the work that HBK did in the 90s? Does him playing corporate toady to Vince McMahon negate the importance of DX and his work in the Monday Night Wars? That, I think, I don't know if I can answer that question. I don't think so. I think that Shawn Michaels has 2 solid runs. 3 if you count his run with the Rockers, but I would consider that to be pre-Attitude Era, verging into Attitude Era. So I don't know if that's necessarily 2 different runs, but the injury, the back injury in between, which some people believe was not a legit injury. So Ultimate Warriors and Shawn Michaels going back and forth now, flying fist to the face of Warrior, who is on the ground. Warrior in his red, white, and blue getup. I don't know. Really want to be that patriotic, sir. Big suplex from Ultimate Warrior to Shawn Michaels. 8 seconds. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Who's next in the chamber? Who will it be? Ladies and gentlemen, the American Badass, the Phenom, the Dead Man, entering the ring. Taker and Shawn Michaels have fought many times. Let's find out what the history of Undertaker and Ultimate Warrior is. Shout out to cagematch.net for this live research. Power Slam from Ultimate Warrior. Russian leg sweep from Ultimate Warrior to Undertaker. Shawn Michaels getting back to his feet. Warrior pulling Undertaker to his feet. I know there are probably countless individuals out there who are not watching this screaming that Ultimate Warrior and Undertaker had matches XYZ. Well, I guess 1991 was a match that Warrior and Undertaker had. Let's see, what else? SummerSlam 92, it looks like. Ultimate Warrior cage match. Oh, Cactus Jack, the champion, is in. Shawn Michaels down. Taker whipping Warrior to the outside and heading back to the outside himself. Cactus Jack and HBK trading blows. Big back elbow with a spin. Nice flourish there. 2 stomps and the Elimination Chamber timer comes back on. 6 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Cactus Jack with the cover on HBK. Who's it going to be? Macho Man Randy Savage or Vader? It's Macho Man. 5 men in the ring now. Who will it be? Let's see. Macho Man and Shawn Michaels. Michaels down, kipping up. Cactus Jack to the top. High Rent District. Big splash. Breaking up the pin from Undertaker to Ultimate Warrior. Taker going to Cactus Jack now, but backing off. Taking a moment. Macho Man with the pin on HBK. Not even a 1 count. Cactus Jack with a rolling neck breaker on Ultimate Warrior. And it looks like Taker with a little elbow drop and heading back into the ring now. Oh, goodness. Undertaker and Shawn Michaels in the ring. Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior, and Cactus Jack on the outside. Ultimate Warrior stunned. Macho Man stunned. Reversing Cactus Jack. Undertaker with a pin. 1, 2. No, not even 2. HBK breaks out Vader coming into the ring, staying out of the fray like a smart man. Good thinking. Undertaker now with a shoulder claw on Shawn Michaels, and Macho Man Randy Savage on the outside fighting Cactus Jack. Ramming Cactus Jack's spine into the Elimination Chamber's wall. Vader to the outside, Undertaker to the inside. Ultimate Warrior inside and now out. Cactus Jack, Warrior, Macho Man Randy Savage and Vader. Now Warrior and Vader on the inside with HBK, Undertaker, and Cactus Jack. Ultimate Warrior with a shoulder tackle and now covering Cactus Jack. HBK covering Undertaker. 1, 2, 3, and Undertaker's out. Undertaker's out. HBK has eliminated Undertaker. Vader and Macho Man. Macho Man kicking Vader in the face. Ultimate Warrior going for some kind of military press slam. Military press slam. Cactus Jack is down. Ultimate Warrior with a stop to the spine of Cactus Jack. Now locking in a chin lock with a knee to the back. Cactus Jack's in real trouble here. Vader is doubled over. Cactus Jack fights out. Macho Man Randy Savage with a falling clothesline. HBK up against the pod. Macho Man slamming the back of Shawn Michaels into the pod, now covering him. Cactus Jack is down. Ultimate Warrior taunting. Vader going back in the ring and pin broken up at 2. Oh-wee. Shawn Michaels throwing Macho Man Randy Savage back into the ring. Backdrop from Ultimate Warrior to Vader. Cactus Jack lifting Macho Man, who reverses. And a reverse DDT to the back of the head of Cactus Jack. And now a knee breaker from the back to Ultimate Warrior from Vader. Vader getting a 2 count on the pin attempt. And Cactus Jack with a headbutt to Shawn Michaels. Vader back to work on Ultimate Warrior with a strong right. And then a big clubbing blow as Macho Man Randy Savage tries to lift himself up. Cactus Jack slamming Shawn Michaels' face into the turnbuckle repeatedly. Oh, Michaels looks dazed. Now Vader has a reverse chin lock applied, seated. Ultimate Warrior fights out and clotheslines Vader to no avail with a kick to the downstairs. Now Vader in the corner. Cactus Jack on the outside. Shawn Michaels reversing Ultimate Warrior and throwing him to the outside. Oh, we have Macho Man Randy Savage lifting Cactus Jack and locking up. Going for, what is this? Oh, wow! Spike pile driver from Macho Man Randy Savage to Cactus Jack on the outside. Pin. 3. Cactus Jack eliminated. Macho Man has eliminated the champion. 4 men remaining. Who will it be? Who will it be? Ultimate Warrior picking up Shawn Michaels. Going for a power slam. Power slam. Shawn Michaels down. Ultimate Warrior going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Shawn Michaels is out. The last 3 men. Vader, Macho Man, and the Ultimate Warrior. Vader and Ultimate Warrior on the inside. Macho Man coming back to the inside as well. Warrior going for a kick to the back, and Vader's on the ground. Macho Man being taken for a ride. Power slam. Power slam. Ultimate Warrior picking up Macho Man. Locking up, and one more time just for good measure. Military press drop. And Ultimate Warrior's winded. Vader kicking. Ultimate Warrior reversing. Vader in the corner. Ultimate Warrior getting put into the corner himself. Macho Man trying to get back to his feet. Vader putting Ultimate Warrior on the top rope. What now? Punch to the face. Vader goes to the top himself. What is this? What is this? Oh no! Oh no! Superplex! Vader's down. Warrior's down. Vader slowly getting up, and Macho Man with the cover. 1, 2, 3. Oh, 2. There's a kick out. Ultimate Warrior back sitting up. Oh, it's not over quite yet. Vader cranking the neck and chin of Ultimate Warrior while Macho Man backs off. Now Vader and Macho Man trading rights. Vader quicker. Macho Man breaking out. Kick to the basement. Oh, big. Oh, as STO. No, that's just I guess that's a clutching clothesline. Vader back to his feet slowly. Macho Man with a kick to the small of the back. Macho Man walking around, working out his shoulder and taunting a little bit. Ooh, yeah, it's the Macho Man, says he. Sidewalk slam. Ultimate Warrior back to his feet. Vader now with the pin attempt. 1, Macho Man kicking out at 1. Vader, Macho Man, Ultimate Warrior. Vader, Ultimate Warrior fighting out. Vader stunned, and now a slam, a big clubbing blow to the back. Vader's down. Macho Man looking to lock up. Flipping Warrior and a leg drop to the shoulder and elbow of Ultimate Warrior. Macho Man now keying in on Vader with a stomp to the back and one to the knee. Now one to the elbow. Macho Man going to work on the knee of Vader, the big man's weak spot. Everybody knows that Vader's knees, hips, and elbows are in trouble. Macho Man lifting Vader. Vader hip toss reversal. Ultimate Warrior running. Ultimate Splash! Ultimate Splash from Ultimate Warrior to Macho Man Randy Savage. Warrior with the cover. The ref. 1, 2, 3, 2. Macho Man kicks out. Ultimate Warrior DDT on Vader. Vader busted open even though you can't tell with that mask. Ultimate Warrior taunting now, trying to find a little strength in the crowd. Oh, he goes. Kick to the back of Mr. Poffo. Kick to the back, and now the front. Elbow breaker from Ultimate Warrior to Macho Man Randy Savage. Oh, goodness gracious me. What is this? Military press drop. Macho Man is down. Vader whipping Ultimate Warrior to the outside and taunting, trying to find some solace in the crowd. The big man, the only one on his feet now, heading back to the outside. Ultimate Warrior slowly to his feet. Macho Man finding his way to the ropes, getting himself to his feet. Suplex! No! Ultimate Warrior reverses and kicks Vader in the face. What is this? Power Slam! Macho Man going for the cover. 1, 2, 3. Ring the bell, ref. We're down to our final 2. Macho Man Randy Savage. Ultimate Warrior whipping Macho Man back into the ring. Vader making his exit. Ultimate Warrior with a cover. 1. Is this it? 2. Could it be? Macho Man Randy Savage kicks out from Ultimate Warrior. Ultimate Warrior smashing the side of Macho Man Randy Savage's head. Now bringing him to his knees. Ultimate Warrior with a clubbing blow. Macho Man reverses in a blow of his own. Ultimate Warrior locks up, has Macho Man on his shoulders. Macho Man reverses. Spike DDT. Macho Man going to the top rope. Is this it? Is this the elbow drop? Oh, it is! Macho Man! Elbow drop! Cover! 1, 2! Ultimate Warrior kicking out at 2! Macho Man ascending to the heavens one more time! Is this it? Can the Macho Man get it? Ultimate Warrior to his feet! Macho Man flying crossbody back to his feet! Macho Man with the cover. Is this it? Will he get it here? Will he achieve his dream? 2 count. Ultimate Warrior kicking out now at 2. Sitting up, splay-legged. Macho Man with an elbow to the head, to the face of Ultimate Warrior. Can his resolve show? Macho Man smashing the face of Ultimate Warrior, kicking him in the gut with impunity, trying to break the Ultimate Warrior's elbow. Now another kick to the bicep, the right bicep. Ultimate Warrior breaking out, and a European uppercut for good measure. Basement kick, and now a clubbing blow to the back. Ultimate Warrior flipping the Macho Man over and covering. 1, 2. Macho Man kicking out at 2. The crowd is going crazy. Ultimate Warrior punching, kicking, reversing. Macho Man has a Russian leg sweep. Ultimate Warrior's down. Macho Man is winded. Macho Man for the third time. Can it be the charm? Elbow drop to the back. Oh, Macho Man one more time. Can he get it? Taunting, goading Ultimate Warrior into standing up once more. Big double axe handle. Ultimate Warrior down. Macho Man very much in his element right now. Back to the top rope. Will this be it? Oh, yeah. Elbow drop! Macho Man winded. Can he get there in time? Can he make the cover? Here it is. 1, 2, 3. No! Kick out! Good God! Ultimate Warrior is proving that he is just that. The Ultimate Warrior. Macho Man working on the knee. Can he get there? He is the heavy favorite, but Ultimate Warrior, never count him out. Never count him out. Going for another big curl, big flying body press. Oh, Warrior is down, getting just abused one more time, and Macho Man whipping the crowd into a frenzy. Now, maybe for the last time, who knows? Elbow drop! Macho Man Randy Savage. Savage indeed. Macho indeed. Here he goes. 1, 2. Ultimate Warrior kicking out. Is there any end to the Ultimate Warrior? Punching now. Ultimate Warrior goes to Macho Man, smashing his outstretched hands into the shoulders of Macho Man. Now hot shot suplex against the ropes. It's got to hurt the core. Macho Man reversing a military press slam into a DDT. Excuse me. Oh, goodness, I haven't seen a match split. No, my throat is very dry. Double axe handle to the back of Ultimate Warrior's head. Macho Man Randy Savage going in. He's going to the top rope again. This man loves climbing to the heavens. But will it do him any good? One more time, Macho elbow dropped. Stalling in air, looking like gravity forgot him. Going for the cover. Elimination Chamber, Legends Championship 2 count. Oh, Ultimate Warrior kicking out again. Macho Man Randy Savage showing the pain in his abdominal area. Locking up again. Ultimate Warrior breaking out, slapping Macho Man. Going one more time for a military press slam, but not hesitating. Here we go. Military press slam. Will Warrior go for the ultimate splash here, or will he just stare? No, Savage attempting to get back up. Ultimate Warrior kicking with impunity, keeping the Macho Man on the mat. One to the gut. Ultimate Warrior now going against the ropes. Ultimate splash. Macho Man down. Warrior up. Cover. 1, 2, 3. Winner. New champion. WWE Legends Champion Ultimate Warrior defeating the Macho Man Randy Savage. We have a new champion. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in. I don't know if I can keep this up with my throat the way it is. I feel real good about the calls on that match. Undertaker covering HBK. Ultimate drop here. Military press drop on Cactus Jack, taking a big bump. Ultimate Warrior, the ultimate winner. Macho Man putting a hurting on the back of HBK. What a match. What a match. That was a fantastic Elimination Chamber. All right, well, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so very much for watching. Please do visit our other videos. Give me a like, a subscribe, smash that alert icon. Go on SoundCloud.com/Danny_Nerdnik. Check out my podcast, the Danny Nerdnik Podcast. Also, say hi to me on social media, eatribs_listen-to-fish on most platforms. You can find me at Oh No They Got Me on Snapchat, eatribs_listen-to-fish, eatribs_listen-to, the number 2 like the band, or excuse me, the number 2, then fish like the band, eatribs_listen-to-fish. Like the band, PHISH, on, on Instagram. Ladies and gentlemen, your WWE Legends Champion, the Ultimate Warrior. Remember, don't do anything I wouldn't do, and if you do it well. Catch y'all on the flippy.